Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. That's what we're singing today because we are doing another MLM reaction video looking at some multi-level marketing posts that are out there on Instagram trying to recruit me into joining someone's MLM company, whether that's Arbonne or Mary Kay or other ones, but this time with a fun little victim-blaming twist as a treat.
Get you some nuts.
There was lots of memes.
Makes me wonder if I should take up lesbianism.
Chicago.
You guys asked for it.
What's up, my fellow small business supporters? I'm Savvy, and welcome back to Savvy Writes Books, the channel where we talk about books and business. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe because every Friday at 11 a.m. Central, I put out new videos about books and business, and I often do it other times throughout the week whenever I want to say other things as well. I got a ton of videos planned for the next couple weeks because there's so many topics I want to cover, so make sure you ring the little notification bell down there so that you don't miss when new videos come out. In addition, don't forget to check out my second channel, Your Morning Guru, where I stream every morning live at 7 a.m. Central with a morning show to get you up in the morning and get you ready for work at your non-MLM job. On that channel, I've also started uploading some highlights, so if you want to just see some of the funny stuff we get up to on that show and you're not sure if you're ready to commit to a full episode or waking up early with me yet, that's okay. Not everyone has what it takes to wake up early every morning and be a boss babe. Most people won't work this hard. Most people won't get up at 4 a.m. That was a Rachel Hollis quote. I don't actually mean that. Please forgive me. Let's talk about some MLMers. So today I was just kind of scrolling through Instagram like I do, and I saw some posts that came off very victim-blamey to me, and then what did I see but these posts being for advertising, direct sales, network marketing, MLMs, whatever you want to call them, they're all the same thing. They were showing up in my feed, and you know why that is? It's because I follow hashtag Savvy Business Owner, because I wrote a book called Savvy Business Owner because my name is Savvy and I'm a business owner. Meanwhile, the Savvy Business Owner hashtag has just been taken over by MLMs. I've complained about this before on my channel. So anyway, this shit shows up in my feed and we're going to talk about it. This is the first one I saw that made me know for sure that I had to make this video today. So this one is like one of those Instagram reels. I think it had copyrighted music in it, so I'm not going to show the reel, I'll just show a screenshot. But basically it says, broke friend complains about her skin and debt in the same breath, despite, and the little arrow pointing down so you watch her video. And in the video, she's just basically doing a little TikTok type of nodding along with the song and being like, no, that's not right. Like the kind of thing where she's like, you know, it's not true that you're actually broke and have trouble with your skin. That, like, she's kind of doubting the friend's experience. Being in debt and having issues with your skin, those are two things that might be very difficult to manage together, right? I complain a lot about the US healthcare system on this channel because it's really messed up here. So if you have a lot of skin issues and you can't afford to see a dermatologist and maybe you don't have good health insurance, or because you don't have a 9-to-5 job, or because you either have a non-traditional type of work or you're in between jobs, you got laid off, you're doing hourly work, anything like that, maybe you don't have health insurance. Maybe it's hard for you to get in to see a dermatologist and you are having legitimate skin problems. So first of all, regardless of whether this post was MLM related or not, from the start it came off very victim blaming. Like, yeah, your friend sounds like she has real issues, right? If you have a broke friend, don't put it in quotes like broke friend. A lot of people in this country are legitimately suffering from poverty, okay? So I looked at the caption, and the caption was where I was like, of course, this is multi-level marketing bullshit. Idea number one, there is no way you could walk into insert favorite store and ask, if I bring in 5 friends to shop, can I earn free products? But your direct sales girl will say yes. First of all, like the there is no way thing, MLM reps that we're going to see later in this video are going to flip that around and be like, oh, just like at the gym, you can get bonuses and get free things and discounts for referring people, so it's the same kind of thing. So they'll say like, stores already do this, MLMs are no different, and then they'll turn around and be like, MLMs are better because no stores actually do this. Regardless of whether stores do it, do you want to be working a job? Do you want to be having a career? Do you want to be making money, or do you want to be doing something where you're spending money? Because the world where you're spending money and making money with the same company exclusively, there were these things called company towns back in the day. Amazon's trying to recreate them and it's really fucking dystopian. You don't want your source of income and the place where you spend all your money to always be the same place. That's how monopolies happen. That's how you get manipulated. Amway is a huge place where we see this a lot, right? Amway is one of those MLM companies where they're like, here's a bunch of Amway products. They can substitute for all the other products in your life. Yeah, you pay to work for us. Yeah, you pay a monthly fee, but it's because you're getting all your household supplies from us, all your paper towels, all your granola bars, all your whatever you need. You can get from us here at Amway. And then you also sell to other people. So now the job that you do to make your income is completely tied to where you're spending money for your necessities. We see how that can go wrong, right? Like if that company just wants to raise their prices and you're now dependent on them because you have to pay monthly fees to them. Remember company towns? Anyway, that was a little tangent to say that no, MLMs are unethical in this way as well. Then she says, idea 2, your skincare purchase that you can't afford is 100% guaranteed, risk-free even after using it for 30 days from your direct sales girl. Blank, whatever your favorite store is where you get skincare products, would laugh at you. Which, you don't know that. Plenty of stores and plenty of legitimate skincare brands do have like a guarantee where if the product doesn't work or it doesn't clear up your skin, then you can get money back on it. And if you went to like an actual doctor and they gave you a prescription product, you could see if you could get your insurance to cover that. And then that's a whole other issue like we talked about with people not having insurance, which often leads into these problems being perpetuated in the first place. But no, there are plenty of legitimate reputable brands that will give you a refund if the product doesn't work. So maybe look for those. MLMs are not at all unique in that. And in fact, most MLMs don't give you your money back. We saw the whole scandal with LuLaRoe not giving people the proper returns that they promised, remember? Idea number 3, there is no way you could pick up a part-time job at insert favorite store, work whenever you want to make a 50% profit, even if that's at midnight, and buy all your skincare at a discount, but you can if you partner with your direct sales girl. Wait, what? So this is objectively false? A lot of stores, if you work there, they'll give you an employee discount, so if you really need some skincare products and you work at a skincare product store, oftentimes you will probably get an employee discount, plus you're guaranteed an income in that place. So if you're in debt or you're broke, because she said that these were supposed to be responses to our broke friend. No, if you were to pick up a job working at a skincare store, you, by law, would be required to be guaranteed hourly pay. You would be guaranteed pay for the time that you put in at work. Unlike in a multi-level marketing company where you could work all day long, you could work every day, you could work 80 plus hours a week and actually lose money, right? Because a lot of the stuff you're doing isn't actually going to work. So this is, again, a completely wrong point. And about making the 50% profit, that depends on the specific store's commission structure. You may not get 50% commission on every product that you sell, but you will be guaranteed an hourly rate, so it's going to end up coming out to more money. Statistically, it's going to end up coming out to more money. So then it says, so stop telling me you can't afford clear skin. Which idea do you need to finally claim? 1, 2, or 3? So I was like, okay, this is some bullshit, because you are victim blaming people who have skin conditions, people who have, autoimmune disorders, people who have issues with their health that they're struggling. This is directly targeted at people who are struggling both financially and with their health. This is so manipulative and exploitative, especially when we get to the hashtags. Hashtag PCOS, hashtag PCOS skincare. For those of you who don't know, PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. It affects a large amount of women and assigned female at birth people. It has to do with hormonal imbalances. I personally am lucky not to have it, but if you saw the video I did the other week, I've had so many issues being a woman trying to get health care for health issues that I have. This is an issue that a lot of women struggle with that can affect your skin. It can affect, just how you feel in general. It can have lots of effects on your bodies and about how you gain and lose weight. It affects all of that. So the fact that she's using these hashtags to specifically target a group of people who have a specific illness is so gross. So then she just keeps going. PCOS weight loss, hashtag PCOS diet, hashtag PCOS awareness, hashtag PCOS fighter, hashtag PCOS warrior. She just keeps going on and on and on and on about this. So I'm like, what company does this woman work for? I went into the link in her bio. She's very, I'm not going to show you her username because, again, this is not like a big celebrity. This is just an average everyday person, and I'm not out here to send hate to individual people just trying to live their life, right? A lot of MLM reps are victims of the system themselves. So I'm not going to show her name, but what I did do was I went to her profile to look at the link in her bio. She had a little link tree. I looked at the link tree. She's very secretive about what company she was selling for. So I was trying to look through it. It was like, find out if my skincare solution is right for you. And I was going to her website and I couldn't figure it out until I finally clicked through a series of links and found out she sells for Mary Kay. That's right, Mary Kay, makeup and skincare, MLM company, borderline pyramid scheme. All right, so this next one is like one of those text bubbles that says no MLMs please, and no is crossed out, and she put in only, so it says only MLMs please. Although this graphic is very confusing because I think she wanted to make it look like you know, when you're you're getting ready to do an event for a craft fair or a small business owner festival or something like that, or you're trying to partner with people to promote products online, and a lot of people will say, no MLMs, please, like only legitimate small businesses that you actually own, no MLMs. So I think she was trying to make it look like one of those that she then reclaimed, except if she hadn't crossed out no, it would say no only MLMs, please, which doesn't make any sense. Like, it said she should have crossed out no and then had like a little caret with the word only coming up in the side to look like she edited that part in as well if the no was going to be crossed out, instead of making it look like it originally said no only MLMs please. So you fucked up on the graphic design already. But let's look at the caption. Only MLMs, please. I'm starting a new movement. You know how it goes. Someone needs a recommendation in a group for hair, makeup, vitamins, weight loss, etc. They ask in a group and immediately say, no MLMs, please. So let's talk about how dumb this is, Karen. Some of the highest quality products on the market use an MLM sales model. You get a personal rep who is invested in your product experience. You get to buy from someone you know who is likely making an income to support their family or a dream. It's a win. Should we start an only MLMs please movement? Movement started. Link in bio. Hashtag life-changing opportunity. Hashtag entrepreneur lifestyle. Hashtag MLM leads. Hashtag MLM positivity. Hashtag work for yourself. And then she keeps going and going and going and going. Okay, so there's so many problems with this. First of all, there's a reason that people say no MLMs please in these kind of groups when someone's asking for a product recommendation or asking for a business to support and things like that. And it's because people on social media will just spam you with their MLMs. And this point about how it's someone you know, it's not always someone you know. A lot of times it's complete strangers reaching out to you to try to sell this MLM because they're told to try to sell to as many people as possible, even people they barely know. And then they've got their downlines and they're just trying to sell to their downlines friends. Like, a lot of times it's going to be an absolute stranger, especially since this is talking about like being online and getting recommendations like in a group, and I assume she means like a Facebook group. Let's take this point by point. Some of the highest quality products on the market use an MLM sales model. That really depends on the product. It's not true for the most part. Let's look at a company like Beachbody, for example, okay? Beachbody has some good workouts. P90X, from what I've seen, is a legitimately good system and things like that. So there are actually good workouts in Beachbody. They also have some absolutely shit products like Shakeology, where they're trying to get you to replace meals of actual food with their shitty protein shakes. They also have some really like shitty body shaming types of things where they encourage over exercising and not eating enough calories to be able to sustain yourself, so you end up getting exhausted and it becomes unsustainable. So they have a lot of like really shit health advice and really shit products, but they also have some good workouts. Whether you think P90X is one of the top quality workouts on the market is up to you personally, but I've heard good things about it. I don't personally do it myself. Regardless of whether some of the highest quality products on the market use an MLM sales model, which for the most part they don't, like a lot of the products are just absolute shit, but even in an alternate universe where the products are good, the sales model is still exploitative. It's not a sales model to support, because even when you're supporting someone you know, a lot of times you're just incentivizing them, you're giving them false hope to continue in something that is already putting them into debt. It doesn't work. Second of all, you get a personal rep who is invested in your product experience. That's not exclusive to MLMs. A lot of companies have very good customer service. If that's something that you value, find companies with good customer service, read reviews ahead of time, or just work with small businesses. Go to somewhere local. Ask for recommendations for somewhere local. And if you're talking about people asking for recommendations in Facebook groups, you can say something like, recommend me a small business where you know that you'll get good customer service, or you know you'll get good one-on-one advice, things like that. You get to buy from someone you know who is likely making an income to support their family or a dream. Okay, literally everyone is making income to support their family or a dream. That is what working is. When we live in a capitalist society, people have to work in order to support themselves and their families. That's how it currently is. Whether it should be that way is a discussion we can have. But that's how it is. So to act like MLMs is like, you have to buy from them. I'm going to guilt you into buying from them because this is someone who's supporting their family. Yeah, everyone's supporting their family. That's not unique to MLMs. Again, that's a wash. And also, most people in MLMs are not supporting their families. In a lot of cases, you're not putting food on the kids' table, you're taking the food off, because people are more likely statistically to go into debt from MLMs than to ever make a legitimate profit. So, no, this is all completely false. Next one, this was in the Savvy Business Owner hashtag, which I hate. We get a little more victim blaming. I'm a savvy business owner. You're not a savvy business owner because you're victim blaming, okay? This person says, you put that coach on a pedestal. You bought from an unaligned place. You decided you weren't good enough. That coach is confident. That coach is excited about their pre-sale. That coach is celebrating their new milestone. You have to take responsibility for how you feel. So this is basically like if someone's complaining about having hired like a business coach or a coach for their network marketing business or something like that, and they have found out that they're not actually doing very well, and that coach, they feel like that coach scammed them out of money, which is very common when you get into this like business coaching world. A lot of times people way overcharge for certain things. And that's not to say that all coaching services are completely illegitimate, because there are some that can be done in an ethical way, but my point is a lot of times people take on this coaching persona as a way to basically soft pyramid scheme you, okay? And they're basically saying, you need to take responsibility. I don't know what you bought from an unaligned place means. Is that like new age shit? Anyway, this is what the caption says. It's not the coach's fault that you put them on a pedestal in your mind. It's not the coach's fault for doing a pre-sale where of course there is price urgency to buy. It's not the coach's fault for hitting a milestone and then, God forbid, they're happy about it and share it on social media. Okay, this is basically like, you got scammed out of money. That's not the scammer's fault. It's your fault for having any expectations whatsoever as a customer. How are you going through business like that, like victim blaming your customers, being like, you're a customer and you had a bad experience? That's not my fault. That's your fault. This is literally Gabby Hanna showing up and going, manage your expectations. This is literally that. Your feelings are your responsibility. How would you feel about what you see and experience is your own? Just because you think someone is greater than you doesn't mean they think they are or that they are trying to be. Just because you can't energetically handle seeing an offer that's price will go up tomorrow doesn't mean there's anything wrong with doing a sale. Just because you think someone is bragging about success doesn't mean they actually are. Your life and business will become much simpler and way more successful when you feel your emotions and take responsibility for them instead of blaming other people for them. I say this with love. No, you don't. No offense, but this is so rude. This is so rude to do to your customers. That is, like, I don't understand how this is working. I don't know what kind of customer she's attracting. I guess other mean girls, but okay. All right, here's another one. I don't care who you are, having an extra paycheck deposited to your account every month is damn fun. This person says, and that's why I love network marketing. I don't care if you make $1 million a year or are a stay-at-home parent. When that extra check hits your account, it just feels good. Like and save so you can share to your stories on payday and share how your network marketing paycheck is adding more fun and ease into your life. But for the love of all things good and holy, do not make any guarantees to anyone else. Check out my proof highlight and then get yourself a direct sales growth community membership. Okay, so this person's trying to do the Eric Worre model, right? The building a pyramid around the pyramid. Not only is there a pyramid, there's also, this is a Russian nesting doll of pyramids. We've got a pyramid housing the pyramid. Because not only do you have to pay for your membership to the MLM company, not only do you have to pay monthly fees and have your own personal volume that you have to buy, but now, if you want to actually make money in that, of course you have to pay a network marketing coach who makes money coaching you on how to coach other people to recruit more people to recruit more people. Who couldn't make money in that? And you know what? The statement, having an extra paycheck deposited in your account every month is damn fun. I mean, obviously that's true. We need money to survive, and then when we have enough money to survive, having more money means we can do fun things. Obviously, everyone likes money already, okay? So to start off with a statement that's like, obviously that's going to be true for everybody, and then you use that to rope people into your network marketing ploy so that you can get a membership to direct sales growth community, that's a scam, dude. I've been enjoying these Little Miss Whatever memes on Instagram. I put up a few, I shared a few in my story that I saw from other people that I thought I related to a lot. Now, of course, MLM reps are getting in on these. Little Miss only uses Arbonne. Little Miss Bon Babe, I think that refers to Arbonne. And Little Miss obsessed with Fizz. Fizz in this case is an Arbonne product. It's called like the Fizz Stick, which sounds really gross. but it supposedly gives you energy. Fizz stick that gives you energy. I mean, that just sounds like drugs, but okay. Network marketing is like a gym. Yes, you pay to join, and if you don't like it, you can quit. But if you show up consistently, it can change your life. So there's a lot of reasons that this is wrong. First of all, yeah, you pay to join, and if you don't like it, you can quit. Unless we're talking about like CrossFit, which I don't have anything against CrossFit, but there are certain CrossFit gyms that do really shame you if you try to leave and do really try to emotionally manipulate you into staying. There are some gyms, but if you're going to an ethical gym run by people who aren't bad people, for the most part, you can leave the gym when you want. Network marketing, there's countless stories of people having left their network marketing company and suddenly all their friends who were in that company, they don't want to associate with you anymore. You lose a whole group of people who you once thought were friends. I've interviewed tons of people like that on this very channel. In network marketing, yeah, you can quit, but they make it really hard for you to quit, especially with this whole sunk cost fallacy where they try to be like, you've come this far, you might as well keep investing into it because you're going to make money eventually. You can't quit now. There's a lot of emotional manipulation for you not to quit. But if you show up consistently, it can change. I mean, that's not false, but like, change your life is vague enough that it doesn't specify whether it's changing your life for the better or the worse. If you show up consistently at the gym, in my experience, I mean, and that of course depends on your own experiences and your own body and your own goals. Me showing at the gym consistently has changed my life in a positive way because I'm strong. Once I was recovering from surgery, I'm like feeling a sense of accomplishment the more that I can lift. I'm getting myself much stronger. I'm, building up my endurance, all of that. I'm feeling good. A network marketing company can change your life in that it can put you into tons of debt and create a bigger obstacle for you in your life. I mean, I guess if you're bored and you really want to get into some debt just to start some drama, like, I'm not your mom, do whatever you want. So here's what the caption says. No one is like, ew, that gym from high school is such a scam. If I had to pay to join, but I'm still out of shape. Did you actually go to the gym for more than a week, Jan? Probably not. Well, first of all, you don't know Jan's specific circumstances in this case. Like, if you joined the gym and then you went to the gym, but the gym had like faulty equipment and you didn't actually get in good shape, or like you paid to work with a trainer and that trainer was unqualified and they didn't give you good exercises to do and you got hurt because of that, maybe that gym is a scam. I don't think I've ever been to a gym that's a scam. Every gym I've ever gone to has felt pretty legit to me. But like, that's not to say there aren't unethical gyms out there. Any business can be bad when you do it the wrong way. Because like anything, if you don't take it seriously, fail to show up consistently, and don't make it a priority, you won't get any results, period. And don't at me that gyms don't recruit. Yes, the fuck they do. Existing members often get paid when they refer family and friends. That's recruiting and selling, and it's cool. Okay, you're right. If you use all caps and yell at me, that makes your point more valid. I forgot. That's why I yell all the time, because it makes me right. When you say existing members often get paid when they refer family and friends, I've never seen someone get paid at the gym for that. I've seen someone maybe get a discount, and if you want to count that as getting paid because you saved some money. That's the weird thing with MLMs. They kind of like to equate saving money and earning money, which are not the same thing, because that already sets you in the mindset of like, okay, saving money on something's the same as earning money, because like, if I join an MLM and I have to pay money every month for this, but I get to save some of that money, that's basically income, which is, again, how they trick you into going into debt instead of making money, how your money ends up in the negative instead of the positive. If you refer someone to the gym and you get a discount on joining the gym, and then they refer someone else to the gym and they get a discount on joining the gym, that's great. That is still individual interactions. That is still one level. The gym is a level, and then the people referring each other are a level. It doesn't come back to you at that point. Let's say you're in an MLM. You want to recruit someone, and you want them to build a team. Because if they don't build a team, you're not going to get paid extra money. Now, I could recruit my mom to come join the same gym as me, and let's say my gym gives me a discount because of that. Now, if my mom recruits someone else, they're not going to give me an additional discount. I don't need to incentivize my mom to recruit more other people to the gym so that I can make more money at the gym. That's not how the gym works. That's not what the gym is for. This is just a comparison that completely falls apart. It doesn't make any logical sense. So I would recommend, if you have extra money in your bank account right now and you're trying to decide, should I join an MLM or join a gym? I would suggest joining a gym, but then again, I'm biased because I love going to the gym. Actually, that has nothing to do with bias. Even if I hated working out, I would still say join the gym, because the MLM is always going to be the worst option. Unless they're asking, like, do you want to spend this money to, like, go hire an assassin? In which case, no, don't do that. So I guess this is a new style of communicating to people. We yell at them and tell them that they're awful people if they don't try hard enough, and that all their failures are their own fault. That seems like a great way to motivate people. Just break them down. That's nothing wrong with with that whatsoever. On this channel, I love to tell you guys who are watching, if you're in an MLM right now, I don't have any judgment for you. I think you were probably manipulated into a system that was designed to fail. I don't think you're a bad person for that, and in fact, I'd encourage you to get out. A lot of my friends that I've made through the anti-MLM community are people who used to be in MLMs, and they share their experiences with me, and I've never once judged them, and I've never once thought that they were bad people for doing that. I don't think people who get recruited, I think people who start MLMs are probably bad people. I don't think people who get recruited into MLMs are bad people. I think a lot of times people get manipulated into these things. So if anyone out there is considering leaving their MLM, just know that I will welcome you into any community I belong to with open arms, because I think that that's important. I don't hate people who are involved in MLMs. I hate the companies, and I hate the structure, and I hate the way it manipulates lots of hardworking people and scams them out of tons of money. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll be back on Friday with a book review. I'll see you then. In the meantime, keep on supporting legitimate small businesses and not MLMs, and have a great start to your day. Bye!
Get you some nuts.
There was lots of memes.
Makes me wonder if I should take up lesbianism.
Chicago.
You guys asked for it.